I could cry. This is going to be a bit emotional. Very excited. Oh my God! I'm not going to lie, but this is absolute 12-year-old me heaven. I can't quite believe I'm here. I'll be honest. I could cry. This is the Ghostbusters Firehouse in real life. I've watched this movie hundreds of times. And here it is. I had this playset. I was 10, 12, whatever. Slime would come through the top. I'm here. It's so surreal. Dreams do come true. Oh, man. I'm still here. I've been lingering around because I just can't really leave. Everyone else was gone for a drink in the bar over there, but it's the Ghostbusters Firehouse. I want to stay 12 years old. We may have had some margaritas. It's lovely, really lovely. Before I head off to another Ghostbusters location, I wanted to capture a bit of New York and the firehouse on film, so I brought with me a vintage camera that originally went on sale in between the two movies in 1986. I'll go into it more in a bit, but after travelling thousands of miles to take a photo of an iconic building from my childhood, how did the photo of the firehouse turn out? Well... I did take a few other photos, including this of another firehouse, a school bus, because that's interesting to someone from England where we don't have them, and this much better shot of the Ghostbusters HQ. You didn't think I'd only take one shot of something so meaningful, did you?
Alright, it's getting late. It's almost midnight. Let's go, Venkman.
At the end of the night, we went to try and spot another iconic Ghostbusters location. I guess we go up.
The Empire State Building, right here in the heart of New York City.
Come all the way to the top of the Empire State Building. Didn't bring a camera. And I'll be honest, I look really cool and chilled out, don't I? And calm. I'm not. It's quite nerve-wracking. But although the Empire State does appear in Ghostbusters 1, it's not the key location I'm talking about. That one will be somewhere down there. The next day started out nice as we made our way to see the Statue of Liberty, and then... New York, baby! I needed to get close enough to the statue to make me want to cry again. The ferry wouldn't get close enough, I didn't want to pay for a cruise, and I didn't want to feel like a tourist, heaven forbid. So me and the team at Tide Media asked our friends at Sea Ray Boats to take us out on the Hudson for a private trip, and eventually it stopped raining. Mostly.
Here's something off the request line from Liberty Island.
Lady Liberty is not just the musically inspired heroic saviour of Ghostbusters 2, she's a global icon, and getting to see her up close was possibly a bit underwhelming, to be honest, but we did it. We came, we saw, we took its picture. I got a couple of other photos on film while we were out on the Hudson, but of course I had to grab a few more around the Big Apple before I left. The question is, what camera have I brought with me? Well, the Canon Sure Shot Tele. Made in 1986, its quirky feature is that it has two built-in prime lenses rather than a zoom, so you can choose between 40mm or 70mm. It's chunky, unusual and about as 80s as it gets. I've loaded it with the new Yashica Mono 400 film to see how it does. And here are some of the photos it takes. My second trip to New York confirmed 4 things for me. I like this camera, I like this film, I love Ghostbusters, and lastly, and I'll leave this to Winston to have the last line because he says it best,